Hi, hello,
Hey, how are you?
good, and you?
Well, it's good to hear that. My name is Ashley.
My name is Kenneth.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Thank you. Well, tell me about yourself, please, Kenneth.
Uh, I'm a mechanical engineer, and
Yeah.
I live in Taiwan, and I already been to Vietnam and Thailand and United States for business trip.
Thailand and the United
Yes,
States
and Vietnam. Yeah,
and Vietnam. Okay. For
yeah,
business,
yes.
really?
Yeah,
Wow.
it's about machine. I have to go there to fix the machine because machine customer have machines problem. Yeah, I have to go there.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Okay. You seem like you do a very interesting job, hey?
uh,
Traveling to different countries.
but it's tiring.
Is it?
It's tiring.
And how many hours do you work in a day approximately?
Uh, 8 hour, no work over. Yeah,
Oh, okay. No
yes,
overtime. Okay. I hear you. Okay. But do you enjoy your work? Do you like what you do?
yes, almostly. And when I go to the other country, I can see uh, hear cultural and food.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I'm happy for you. I mean, I would love to get a job that allows me to travel and see other countries. So I'm happy for you.
thank you.
You're welcome. And I see that you are still very much new on Cambly. Yeah?
Yeah, this is twice, second
This is your.
second class.
Oh, okay. And how was your first one?
Uh, Not good because I very nervous to talk about teacher and
I hear you.
I forgot very words.
Oh, yeah. So you are very nervous. I hope you're not nervous today, are you?
Yeah,
Not
yeah, I'm
nervous.
nervous because
Okay, I'm
I
glad.
didn't have uh, a lot of practice to practice my conversation.
Okay. And okay, how about at work? Do you speak in English at work?
Uh, when I business travel in Taiwan, no.
Okay, I see. Okay, so when it comes to English, whether it's writing, listening, speaking, what do you find to be a challenge for you? What do you find to be difficult?
Mm, conversation because
Okay.
I when I uh uh most of the time I didn't know how can talk about someone because I didn't have a very word in my mind.
Okay. Oh, yeah, yeah. Vocabulary. You don't have enough vocabulary. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
So, what are you doing to increase or to improve your vocabulary? What have you been doing so that you learn new words that you can use? What have you been doing?
What have you do? I don't understand.
Oh, I mean, now you said when it comes to having conversations, yes, sometimes you struggle with vocabulary words, right?
Yeah.
So now, what have you been doing to improve so that you can know or have more words, more vocabulary? Have you been reading more books? Have you been, I don't know, watching English movies, for example?
Watching drama and YouTube.
And YouTube. Okay, I like YouTube. And how about reading?
Reading. BBC Learning English 6 minutes.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Is it helpful for you?
No, because I think that it's very hard for me. Yeah.
What's hard? The words?
Vocabulary.
What's hard? Vocabulary.
Yes.
Okay. I think the best way to improve on vocabulary is to, take it easy. Don't try to remember too many words. Just maybe 2 or 1 word a day makes a difference. 1 word or 2. Just try 1 then.
Okay.
Learn a new word every day. So, for example, what I usually do is I would learn 1 word, for example, look for a word that says improve. So I know the word improve. I look for words that mean improve. Other words, synonyms of, okay, so I look for synonyms and antonyms. So if I look for other words that mean improve, I find the word like advance. I find phrases like become better, go on to a next level, something like that. So it helps me so that instead of using improve, I start using advance the next time when I speak. And I also look at words that mean the opposite. So
Like I can use like a dictionary and the other means is easy word, and I can use the
the easier words. Yeah. Easier words that you can remember, that are easier for you to understand and also use.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I see there is something you have attached. 10 most effective learning strategies. Is this what we're doing today?
Yeah. I I I don't know. The other church. This interest than the other. I think other
So,
the learning English 10
yeah.
that learning stage. Yeah.
Oh, do you want to do this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, we can start. I don't know what you want to do. Do you want to read everything? What do you want us to do?
Let me see.
Because there's lots to read. I don't know if you want.
Sing in the funeral language.
Oh, think in the foreign language. Okay. Okay.
Okay. and
Yeah. Do you want to read or do you want us to talk about it?
okay, I read and we're reading listening to the foreign language help you more breeze.
Okay, so foreign, just to improve pronunciation.
Foreign.
Yes. Tremendously.
Tremendously.
Yes. Tremendously.
Tremendously.
Yes. Tremendously means in a great way, in a big way.
Big way.
Yes. So if I say that, it says while reading and listening to a foreign language helps you tremendously. So when you read and you listen, it helps you a lot. So tremendously means a lot in a big way. It helps you very much. Okay.
In your effect to actually understand the language does not touch you how to speak. Left alone. Okay?
Yes. Left alone, but it should be let alone.
To speak fluently and
Fluently.
and
Fluently.
understandably.
Yes. Okay, let's look at that one more time. Teach. It does not teach.
Teach.
Yes, it does not teach you how to speak, let alone speak fluently and understandably.
Fluently and understandably. When you listen or read, you're focused to wait until a correction word shows up to recognize it, although you may prefer to see it more often or use it more figure,
Frequently. Frequently.
frequently.
Yes.
Frequently.
Okay. Yes.
Focus on
Yes. Do you have any questions for me?
yeah. It means I read book or magazine. I need to focus the word.
Okay. Let's look at that again. So, from the top, we know that reading and listening helps you a lot.
Yeah.
Yes. To know, to understand. Okay. But it does not teach you how to speak.
Yeah.
You cannot, yes, that we understand. So, what you asked was while you read or listen, you are forced to wait until a certain word shows up to recognize. Okay. So, when you read, okay.
Okay.
Okay, let's quickly look at some of these words first of all. Frequently.
Frequent.
Let's explain the meanings. Yeah, frequently. Do you understand what that means?
No.
Okay, something that happens frequently happens often. It happens many times. It can happen today and then tomorrow it happens many times. Okay. There's another word. Is there? While you listen or read, you are forced to wait until a certain word shows up to recognize it, although you might prefer to see it more often or use it more frequently. It just means when you read, you see the words, right?
Yeah.
You are forced to know it.
Forced to know it.
It's some, I don't know how to explain this. Okay. Unlike when you speak, we don't see these words, for example, but when you read, you see what you're reading. So you wait for the next word, for example. You have a very specific, for example. You see every word one after the other. If there are no words after, you can't continue reading. You can only read what is available. I hope that makes sense.
Okay. And
yeah.
I continue the next sentence.
Okay, please.
Most language cultures teach
Courses?
courses teach you
Yes.
general and not very useful basic vocabulary. Then will never cover the things you care about. So don't wait for it. Build the conversation yourself, about vocabulary yourself.
Vocabulary stuff. Okay. So, have you taken any English courses?
English courses. Courses, what is it?
English course would be like a class. English class, English lessons.
English lesson.
Yeah.
General is, what does that mean? General.
Okay. Now, general. Something general is something common.
Common.
Yeah. It's something common, and it's something about anything and everything. Maybe you might want to learn how to greet and say, hello, my name is, I am from. But general things would teach you about school, that, anything and everything. It's so general.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Yes.
you have a very specific
Specific
in specific and in in the individual way of expressing yourself in your mother tongues. Although there are differences in how to say something in the foreign language, the
foreign
foreign language, the CAmbly an idea you will want to communicate will stay essentially the
Okay.
essentially
Essentially, yes, essentially.
essentially essentially, what does that mean?
Okay. Now let's look at essential. Something that is essential is important, for example. It's needed. You need it. It's essential. If I say food is essential for people, something basic, it's something that is needed by people, that is essential.
Oh.
Okay. But essentially is more like used to talk more about the basic nature, for example, of something, the basic nature of something. I hope, yes, the nature of something. Okay, let me translate it for you. It's very difficult to explain. The basic, the core, the basic nature.
Okay.
Yes, that's essentially. So let's see. Although there are differences in how to say things in a foreign language and concepts and ideas, you will want to communicate, or rather, you will want to communicate will stay essentially the same. Okay, I see. It's basically will stay the same. You will still have that basic nature. How do you speak to someone? Yes, that is still the same.
Okay. Therefore, in order to be yourself, you will have to look up the words and ideas which are essential and important to you.
Yes. So essential, remember, you need it. So what do you want to learn more about in English? What do you want to know more about in English?
Do you want to know about English? Is question?
Yes, for you.
Oh,
Yes.
uh, uh, I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe business English?
Travel.
Oh, okay. Yes. See? So this is important to you. It's essential to you. So you will have to read, watch YouTube, and find things or new words about traveling. You have to do it.
Okay.
Yes. And English courses, English lessons, English classes don't have it. They don't have it. So you have to find that yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how you can look up it means looking for.
Yes, searching the internet.
It's the same.
Yes. Yes.
How can you speak up your fluency? Fluency.
Yes,
There
fluency.
are two months fluency. Methods.
Two methods.
Two methods which cabbage ca combination.
Yes. Combination, yes.